Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, karibu sana. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to create a book cover on Canva, how you can design it and how you're going to create it from scratch. So the first thing that you're supposed to do, if you do not know the dimension that you need to use, you need to go to KDP calculator and it's going to guide you on what you're supposed to do. So KDP calculator is here where you will give it the information that you want to create based on the book that you want to create. So for this instance, you can see right here that I've put here the width that I want to use and the height. Then that's for the full cover, the front cover, the safe area, bleed, margin. It will guide you through everything. This is the spine, and this is what is going to guide you to create all of these. If you cannot master all of this right here, I'm going to show you a very simple way that you can create all of these and your book won't be rejected. As you can see from my example right here, I'm going by 8.5 by 11 inches and then 120 pages for the entire book. So you need to make sure that you focus on this because it will be able to guide you on what you need. My book is moving from the left to right. So now, without saying so much, let's get right into the main video so that I can show you what it is that I'm talking about. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to Canva. So once you're on Canva, you will see this page right here, and it's going to show you what you're supposed to do. So once you're on Canva, make sure that you go through the entire thing to see. Just hold on a minute. Let me do this. So now here we are on the home page of Canva. So once you're on the home page of Canva, it's going to bring something like this. If you do not have Canva, go make sure that you go to the Google browser, to your browser, and type in canva.com and you are going to be able to download it to your desktop or your phone. So you're going to come here to the custom size and you're going to choose the width that you had calculated on KDP calculator. So for me, this is the width that I'm going with, and that is 17.25 and 11.25. So now you can see this is a blank page. We are going to start working on it. The first thing that you're supposed to do, you need to go to the elements section and you're going to pick the shapes. So you are going to go with this square right here. With this square, make sure that you reduce the size to 1.9.34 and then make sure that you center it. So you'll go to the position right here and you're going to center it. Once you center it, move it all the way up and all the way down. So now this is going to be your spine and this is going to guide you on how you're supposed to create this. So as you can see, we have the left and the right, and this is our spine. So this is the spine, this is that part that you see on the book that helps to guide you, and it shouldn't have any words, or if it has words, make sure that it's inside these words, not outside the word, because if it goes outside or there's anything that they need to trim, they'll return your book and tell you to redo it again once you're uploading your book. So now we are going to start creating a sample page. So I'm going to go to the app with this, and as you can see, we are going to make this our back cover. Remember, the left side is our back cover and this one is our front cover. The bar sign will be here, so you need to make sure that you leave space for the bar sign so that in case they want to trim it, there's a space for the bar sign. So for this, what you're going to do is you're going to click on it and expand it. So you're going to expand it to the top right corner. Make sure that it fits the entire page and it does not go outside. So make sure you lift this up. Don't make it go outside because it will be rejected. And also you need to create a bit of space, because you can see there's this pink line right here that allows you to do that. So if there are words, remember, if you're great, you want your book to be trimmed, you don't mind it being trimmed, then go for it. But you need to leave some spaces. There's a pink line that guides you on what you're supposed to do. So for this case, I'm gonna do it like that. There we go. So we have our page. right there. There you go. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to right click on it and then duplicate this page, bring it right here. So as you can see, we already have our cover. You can leave it like that, but you can still also do some other things if you want to. You can be as creative as you want to, as long as you know the basics. So for this one, I'm going to go back to the elements and I'm going to pick this element right here. Then I'm going to pick this picture right here and insert it inside so that we have a different spectrum of this image. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this color to match the book, or to, you can choose any color that you want. You can go with any color that you need. So you're going to play around with colors to see which one you like better. But for this case, I'm going to go with the photo color so that it looks amazing. I'm going to choose one of the photos right here. So you can see it looks like this. Or I can go with this one right here to just match the hair. Or I can go with yellow, this color right here to just match this. So let me go with the purple with this color right here. I don't know what the name is. So as you can move in these elements, you'll see some pink lines showing up. These pink lines are the guidance of where your book is supposed to be. So those are the trim size. So as you can see, when I do like that, there's a pink square rectangle right on our images. So that means that our image is going to be cut. You need to make sure that all your images are in that pink line. Okay, so what you can do is you can reduce this size right there, make sure it's inside that, so that when you go to KDP, they will not be telling you go back, do this, do that. So you can see this is our book right here. Yeah, it's in within the pink line. So you can make your book look attractive. So that's why you need to, when you're selecting the colors, you need to make sure that it looks amazing. So now all of these, the image will not be trimmed. So whenever they are printing out, they are not going to trim it. And for the same case, this is the same case here. You make sure that this image is in this box. Let it not go outside the box. So now the next thing is we are going to do is we are going to add our text, and we are going to maybe say coloring book. Coloring book. So make sure also the words are inside the book, because inside the pink lines, because if they're outside the pink line, your book is going to be rejected. Make sure it's within the pink line. So there you go. You make sure you pull it outside, then you bring it back in so that you can. Now we're going to change the size, the font to any font that you like, as long as it looks appealing to you, you can do that. So for this case, I'll just use this one, a simple font. There you go. Then we're going to add more elements here. We're going to go to the elements, then we're going to go with the line here. Then we're going to duplicate it to 3 lines. Then once you've done that, you're going to group it. Oh, hold on. This one, position, center. Always make sure it's at the center. So let's just undo this so that it's easier for us to, let's go back to the elements, pick the line, move it all the way here. Then now you can duplicate it, and then you can group it so that it's easier for you to move it around. So once you've grouped it, you can move it around as much as you want, then you can pull it across just to make sure that it's within the line. So now you're going to ungroup it, and then once you ungroup it, you'll have it right there, different. Okay, move it all away, all around. That's it. Okay, love that. So now let's group it again, and now let's move it. So make sure it's within the pink line. There's another pink line down here. Let it not pass it there. So we're going to make sure it's in the lines, in the lines, okay? So now the next thing is we are going to put the size. You're going to say 17.25 by 11.25. Okay, then we're going to bring it right here, reduce the size. You can change the font to any font that you want. You can change it there. There you go. You can put it right here or right here as long as it's in the lines, the pink line. Make sure everything is within the pink line, because if it goes out there, they are going to reduce it. So now for this case also, we are going to now put it up to here, and then we're going to move it up to here. Okay, so now we have our coloring book. As you can see, it's ready. But also, if you don't mind, you can just let this one go, so that because all your words are inside, everything here, this one is inside, you can see your book is ready. You can change this to any color that you want. You can change it to that. You can change it to white. You can change it to any color that you feel you love it. That's what you're gonna use. So you can change it to any color that you like. So for me, I'm going to stick with this, and then that's it. So now that's our book. As you can see, so even if they cut this side, you don't mind, because the book still looks the same way. The way you designed it, the way you created it, it's okay. So now we have our book right here. You can write name here if you want to, or you can just leave it. You can design it as much as you want. So it's just as easy as that. So there we go. We have our name. We reduce the size, then we will bring it right here. Okay, we will bring it right here. So if you want to write also words on the, so there you go, we have our name right there. So now we have our color. You can change this to any color that you want. You can ungroup it, or you can just leave it the way it is. Now if you want to change this, or if let's say you want to change this color, this trim size, you want to write a word in here, you're going to come here, you're going to write, let's say, coloring book. Make sure it's not outside it. So you're going to rotate this word to 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Great. We have 90 there. So now you can see our word is in there. Make sure you reduce the font because you don't want it to be trimmed. So that's it. That's how you can add a word here. You can change the color to any color that you want. You can change it to any color that you want, or the color that you looks amazing to you. You can always use the color that you really need. So you can, that's how you can add a word there for your coloring book, so that when they trim it, they can trim this size, and then they can trim this side. Make sure it's at the middle, so you can come to the position and also center it, so that you don't miss out on that. So even if they trim, your book will still be okay. So now that's how you create a cover letter. And if you want someone to create a cover letter for you, also you can contact me. I'll leave the link. Just comment down below and I'll be able to create a book for you and a cover letter for you and the insides there. So the next thing that we're going to do in the next video is I'm going to show you how to create the pages of your book, how to create the insides of your book based on whatever it is that you're creating. So now once you're ready with this, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you help this channel grow, and share it to people that need this and need this information. So now once you're ready, you like the way your book has turned out, you love the way it looks like, so you're going to come here to the share button and you're going to download the image. Make sure you download it as a PDF print, because that's the best way that you can print your book. Make sure you download it in the PDF print, and you're going to download it and save it on where you're supposed to save, either on documents or your desktop, and that's how you create your book. If you need something similar like this and you would want someone to create for you, or you want a link to this, I will share the link, so be sure to check it out. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you so much for staying to the end and always coming back. If you love what you're seeing, please share it to your friend. Bye bye.